In this tutorial, I will demonstrate how to set up weapon hands and a look solver. I'll begin by setting up an animation blueprint, which is derived from an anim instance, and we'll use the bot skeleton, which is provided with the plugin. Since we want to solve for the hands first and then for the look, we'll have that kind of structure inside the animation graph. I'll begin by adding an idle animation. This can be replaced by state machine if your character controller has one. This will be piped into the BIK node, which will be used for solving for hand positions to hold the weapon. And this will be piped into a BLOOK node, which will solve for aim after the hand positions have been solved. And this will finally result into our final animation pose for this example. I'll hit compile and save, and proceed to create a blueprint, which is based on an actor. I'll rename this blueprint and begin by adding a skeletal mesh component. So here, the next thing I will do is add the animation blueprint, which will drive the skeletal mesh. The next thing I'll add is a BIK component, which will now set the properties of the animation node we set up inside the animation blueprint. Here, this is all you need to do since this skeleton uses a default UE4 mannequin. Next, I'll add an effector, and I'll rename that to be effector hand_L. And under the details panel, under the effectors section, I'll set the bone name to be hand_L. I will move the effector into position, and since we want to control the rotation as well, I'm going to increase the rotation weight to 1. And then I'm just going to orient the hand in the desired position. You can also use the rotation offset if you feel so. I'm going to duplicate this effector, rename it to hand R, set its effector bone name to hand R, and we'll orient it by rotating the effector to a desired orientation. So let's assume this is how we want our hand pose to be like. I'm not going to spend too much time refining these positions for the purpose of this tutorial. I'm going to hit compile and save. And next I'm going to add the BLOOK solver, which is controlled by the BLOOK component, and add an aim target. And this is all you need to do to set up your character, which uses the aim target and uses the IK to position the hands in desired locations. Hope you find the plugin useful, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach us. Thank you. Bye-bye.